Hello everyone, welcome back to the video. In today's video, I'm creating another Pokemon OC, so let's get started. So let me explain who is this Pokemon character I'm drawing. His name is Ronald. He's a Begora Pokemon. He works as an orphan keeper. He takes care of all of the orphanage children by himself. Yeah. He's the only orphan keeper taking care of all these kids. So I imagine it might be a bit chaotic taking care of all of them. However, he actually loves taking care of them, so it's not an issue for him, I guess. However though, it can still be really stressful because obviously he needs a job to make sure all the kids got their stuff and meals they need. Sadly though, it's extremely rare for parents to adopt any other kids due to a unfortunate event that has been happening all around the world of Pokemon. So it's very hard for kids to get adopted. However though, they may not get adopted. They're hopeful to get one, but at the same time, they actually don't want to get adopted. They wanted to stay with Ronald. They love him and they're happy that he's at least a family to them. So I guess that might tells you how much Ronald cares a lot about them. But yeah, anyway, I never explained his personality, I realize. Although it's kind of a self-explanatory to be honest. But yeah, Ronald is kind, friendly, gentle, and intuitive. I think that's what you call. I don't know. He's also extrovert, optimistic, playful, and caring. Oh, and responsible and hardworking. Wow, I forgot these two. Should I say what his accent sounds like? I'm not sure if it's worth mentioning it, but I thought it'd be fun to know what his accent sounds like. So his accent is very Scottish influence. Now I know my OC is from a different universe, but I thought it'd be fun to give them a unique accent from our world. So yeah, I thought it'd be fun to do that. Oh, and by the way, I will make a video to show you guys the orphanage kids. Now, wait. Hold on, no wait. I will make a video to show you guys the orphanage kids. Now, even though the next illustration I'm showing you is him with 3 orphanage he takes care, but there are more orphanage of course. But I need to create them before I obviously show you them. So stay tuned for that when the time has come. So anyway, I should really talk about the art. I went on a pretty long explanation though. But yeah, I'm firstly planning what I want his design to be. I wanted to make sure he looks like a father-like guy, but fun at the same time. So I gave him a ribbon, shoulder bandana, I think that's what you call. I'm not sure to be honest, but oh well. And lastly, I gave him a rectangular glasses. Oh, and I also creating a logo for the orphanage centers. I went with Pichu in an egg holding Ronald's hand. I thought it'd be a really cute idea. So yeah, after I finished the line art, I hope we're at the line art, I don't know. But after that, I then start playing around with colors to make sure he looks very unique. After that, I should be done with the character design. Oh, and I forgot to mention, this is actually kinda important. I hope that doesn't sound very complicated, but there's actually two versions of Ronald. The one we're seeing is the Pokemon versions from 2017 I created. Yeah, he's been around for that long, so has the other OCs that I will bring up soon. And the other version is the more original designs. You know, the non-Pokemon, the original. In that version, he's a werewolf that used to work with the army in his youth. So yeah, he's a veteran. I think that's what you call it. And another thing is he's actually not an orphan keeper in that version though. He is a parent, adopted parents actually. That'll be gonna be too long and sort of complicated to explain. Plus, this isn't the right video to talk about him. Perhaps I'll talk about him in the future video. So yeah. Anyway, the character design should be finished by now. I'm very pleased with the results and all that. And now on to the next illustration. Now then, this one was really fun, but complicated at the same time, since I'm drawing multiple characters interacting one another. But honestly though, I should probably create an illustration of just Ronald sometime soon. Reason is because, well, you barely see him in this art. All three orphanages pretty much cover him completely. Only just his face and his arms and his giant nails, claws, whatever that is. But yeah. So about the three orphanages, these three are actually, was the main protagonist to the story. But I'm not sure if they are to the news. I'm not sure if they are still the protagonists to the new story, but in this new story versions or not. Maybe they're semi-protagonists. I don't know, but they do actually play a big role later in the story. I'm not saying what would that be, cause it's a spoilers. But anyway, I should really introduce these three. Well, to start with, the Delibird name is Crimson, the Pancha name is Baron, and the Eevee name is Lisa. These three are the very first OCs I ever created. And of course, these three you're seeing is also the old versions. I'll show you the image right now, so this is what they look like now. Now, I do want to explain each of these characters' personalities, their backgrounds and all that. But I'll save them for later videos. After all, this video focuses on the Orphan Keeper after all. I will say though, I'm really glad I made Ronald be the Orphan Keeper, because the concept of this sounds really wholesome, and I just love characters bonding with one another like their actual families instead of just simply orphanage. They may not be the same type of Pokemon or blood as you can call it, but they are real families, and that's all that matters. Honestly though, I should really make a comic story soon. I think you guys might enjoy this. Though my writing skill is not the same quality as my art, but I will try my best if I ever start creating comics in the future. But for now, I should design a character and of course villains, because you can't have a story without bad guys, don't we? But yeah, anyway, the process of the art went pretty smoothly, though I had trouble with Lisa's eye. I think it's because there's no pupils in her eyes. No, there is no pupil in her eyes, so it makes it harder to tell where she's looking. I may need to give her a pupil in the future, at least a less invisible one. I don't know, but I'll think about it in the future. Oh yeah, I didn't mention the background. I forgot about that. The backgrounds I went is pretty simple. Personally, I'm still not very good at drawing backgrounds. Now, I know that some of you may say,
but you draw the backgrounds great in some of the previous art you've made.
Well, friends, you had no idea the struggle I had with the backgrounds. I spent almost an entire day just thinking what to draw on the background, while the character was pretty much finished, and when I do create that backgrounds, I end up not liking it, how it's looking. So the more of this is I lack the idea of background. It's the one I had trouble the most. So yeah, I still got a lot to learn. But yeah, not gonna lie, I feel like I've been talking more and more on voiceover. I know this is off the conversation, but I just want to say this. But I hope that's a good sign that I'm improving. I wanted to speak more natural and express myself better. But yeah. So here is the finished illustrations of Ronald and his 3 orphanage. I have a lot of fun drawing them. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, if you have any feedback, thoughts, and advice to improve more of my voiceover and videos, you can always leave it in the comment below. I want to try my best to get more better at video editing and voiceover. So I do hope you leave it in the comment below. Sorry that I stuttered a lot. I'm still not very good at this. But thank you so much for watching this video. May your life be full of blessing. God bless, and see ya on the next video. Bye!